In the world of modern dating, where connections are made through apps and casual encounters are common, one man found himself in a situation that required careful consideration and a dose of honesty. Having recently emerged from a long and challenging marriage, he was drawn into the world of online dating, seeking companionship without the weight of commitment. The story begins with a man casually dating a woman he met on a dating app. It was an arrangement they both agreed upon from the outset, a relationship marked by its informality. In 3 short meetups, they were still in the early stages, with the connection evolving at its own pace. During their 3rd encounter, the woman spent the night, a gesture that typically signals a growing closeness in any relationship. However, she expressed her desire to wait before taking things to the next level physically. The man respected her boundaries and appreciated her honesty. Meanwhile, there was another woman, someone he had matched with earlier but only managed to meet recently. Finding himself dating 2 people simultaneously, he contemplated the dynamics of his situation. He was guided by an unspoken understanding. In the realm of casual online dating, exclusivity wasn't automatically assumed, and conversations about such matters were critical. Now faced with a choice between the 2 women, the man grappled with the ethical and emotional aspects of his decision. He had a preference for the second woman, but he also recognized his obligations to the first. His dilemma lay in how to proceed. Should he make a decision based on his feelings and gently end things with the first woman? Or should he discuss the matter openly, seeking her understanding and permission to continue dating both? The man leaned toward honesty. He believed that in such matters, truth was the best policy. After all, he himself valued honesty when it came to relationships. But he also wrestled with the knowledge that being truthful might inflict pain. In his quest for kindness, he considered expressing the emotional turmoil he was experiencing. He could tell her about the lingering hurt and sense of loss from his previous marriage, offering an explanation that was heartfelt and genuine. As he navigated these complex emotions, the man realized that the choices he made could profoundly impact the women involved. Ending it with the first woman was a rejection, even if it was in favor of someone else. He couldn't escape the fact that his decision would bring hurt, but he hoped that by explaining his feelings, he could minimize the pain and foster an atmosphere of mutual respect. In the ever-evolving landscape of dating, this man found himself at a crossroads, wrestling with his own emotions and the ethics of his choices. Ultimately, he sought to navigate this journey with sincerity, empathy, and the hope that in his quest for casual companionship, he could also offer kindness and understanding to those he encountered along the way. The man realized that he needed to have a conversation with the first woman, not only to address his feelings but also to honor the connection they had shared, even if it was brief. He wanted to ensure that their parting was as respectful and compassionate as possible. As the day approached for their conversation, he found himself reflecting on the intricacies of modern dating. In a digital age where relationships could be initiated and terminated with the swipe of a finger, the human emotions involved were often overlooked or minimized. He pondered the importance of communication in these situations and how genuine conversations could help foster understanding and emotional growth for both parties. When the time came to talk, he chose his words carefully. He expressed his gratitude for the moments they had shared, emphasizing the enjoyable aspects of their connection. Then, he took a deep breath and began to explain his situation. He shared his recent divorce and the emotional baggage that came with it. He admitted that he had been navigating a difficult path of healing and self-discovery. It was in this moment of vulnerability that he explained his feelings for the second woman, making sure to clarify that it wasn't a matter of superiority but rather compatibility. The woman listened attentively, absorbing his words. She appreciated his honesty and vulnerability, even though it meant their connection would come to an end. She confessed that she had sensed a certain emotional distance and understood the complexity of his situation. Their conversation unfolded with empathy and understanding. While there was undoubtedly disappointment and sadness, there was also a sense of closure and respect for each other's feelings. They agreed that their paths had crossed for a reason, and now it was time for each of them to continue their respective journeys. The man had chosen honesty as the best way to end their casual relationship, and it had paid off. Their farewell was filled with grace, and they parted ways with a sense of closure and the potential for future friendship. In the world of modern dating, where connections can be fleeting and emotions complex, This story served as a reminder that even in casual relationships, honesty, respect, and empathy were essential. It was a tale of navigating the intricacies of the heart in an era marked by digital connections and fleeting encounters, a testament to the power of open communication and the potential for growth and understanding in the realm of dating.